MRNA, thank you so much. Hi traders, here's my market recap today. We started well, pre-market time, lots of pre-market picks. One of them is RKT, you see it's down almost 4%. I'm going to short 8,000 shares. It's not a big mover. I'm about to short the first few minutes, third minute into the trading session. Short now 8,000 shares. Why? Because it started with a gap down, tried to move higher, failed, now coming down, nice reversal. Just like the one you see right here in MRNA. So MRNA is another big candidate because it's down almost 9% and I'm about to short 4,000 shares. Shorting now, again, a stock that started with a big gap down, tried to move higher, failed, now coming down. You don't expect an uptrend. You expect it to fail and come down under the lows. Same applies for NVAX. Now look at how quick things turned out today. NVAX, same idea, a big gap down, almost 8%, shorting here. Why? Because it tried to move higher, it failed, and then it comes down. Now look at MRNA coming down under the lows right here, and I'm getting ready for my partial. It's up 2 points, $8,000 in the profits, going to about to cover 3,600 shares. Clicking the button right here, first sign of a pullback, just made at around $8,000, and look at NVAX doing quite the same now. Now it's a bit fast forward here in NVAX, and now under the lows, $8,000, more than 8,000, a small sign of a pullback, clicking the button, and took a great partial in NVAX. Now keeping 400 shares for the longer run. At the same time, RKT just came down under the lows. That's not a big mover as the other ones, but that's a beautiful trade. Just pulled back a little bit, took my partial a little bit less than $2,000. Look at how quickly things turned out to be today. And if you like this video so far, how about giving us a thumb up? Helps more people like you find this channel and hopefully learn a little bit more about day trading. Now, my trading session was not over here. Let's take a look at my next trade. And now here's my last trade, the best trade today. MRNA, once more. Bad news in MRNA, actually all the coronavirus companies. Take a look at the daily, 3 days coming down really strong. It's way too extended to the downside. Normally, it should pull back up. Right now, it's kind of a dodgy. Watch the intraday. Well, I shorted this one earlier, but now it seems like it may be trending higher. So I'm thinking about this 150 area to go long. In fact, I want to start going long a little bit earlier than that. I'm going to take 4,000 shares. Now, notice I'm still short 100 shares, but in this platform, which is great, I can just click one click of a button. I switch in between short and long. So I'm going to click long, buy 4,000 shares, about to do it now, and as you can see, it turned from minus 100, which was short 100, to long 3,900, 4,000 shares long. So I'm gonna fast forward it because I thought at that point it's likely to go higher. It did not. It kept going sideways and gave me a little bit of a hard time, but you know, it did not come down, and I had a very clear idea about the daily. Take a look at how it's building a very, very nice technical formation over 150. Now again, I went long a little bit earlier than I should have. My initial plan was to go long at 150. I thought it's going to make it. It did do it a little bit later, and I'm about to add right now because it's going to move over 150, adding right here another 8,000 shares because now it proved to me that it wants to go higher. As you can see, it clearly is trending higher. Well, it kept going sideways. It kept going sideways for a while, but as you can see, the stock is holding to this level and feels like it's about to turn higher. And again, I'm trusting the daily, I'm watching the daily, and I'm thinking, well, it's very likely to continue its move, and right here it made the decision. So now it made the decision, it's about to move, moving now over the highs, and as you can see, I'm long, quite a large size, and I was hoping to get several points target, and as you can see, it started very nicely, just moved over the highs, and again I'm fast forwarding so you can see what happened there. And it, you know, everything has to do with daily. Always when you trade a stock, take a look at the daily, get the idea of what is about to happen. And right now it's moving to a new high. And well, my target was just over 152, but I'm very happy that it moved over 153, and I'm about to take my partial. I'm already up $33,000, took my partial right over here, and that was really an amazing long in MRNA. And again, it all has to do with daily. End result, MRNA is up over $40,000. I've got a great trade in FSLY and NVAX, a small winner in RKT. But you know, everything was prepared pre-market time. Everything was ready pre-market time. I was following them. I put them on my chart, and I was just waiting for an opportunity for a fantastic gap and go. And the last one, of course, MRNA, is in the direction of closing the gap. Now, there was a bit of a discussion in the trading room, which I would like you to hear, and please listen to this one. And again, if you liked this video so far, please give us a thumb up. And now let's go to the discussion we had in the trading room.
And Mayor, just a couple of points here, and the rest of the trading team. You remember last week as we kind of talked, and Mayor and I went back and forth about, having a red week, having a red day, Mayor, and then, what I've noticed is now bouncing back. You kind of started off slow, and what you didn't do is you didn't change the system. You didn't change the way you go about your trading style. You remained with the trading style, right? Coming into this week, you have a big, huge day today on a Thursday, which obviously makes your week green. And then, last week coming off of a red week and a red month kind of starts you off this month really, really special. So how, I know you pretty well, and I've seen you interact here, but you didn't change the system. So what was your mindset going into this week coming off of last month's red and now coming into this week and having such a banner day today?
Yeah, good point. Good point to discuss. You may remember, traders, we discussed that last week. I came off several weeks where I was in between 0 to red, and mostly red. So I had a tough month or so, maybe a little bit more than a month. And we discussed the fact that every trader goes through periods like that. Every trader, it's just times where the market doesn't move the way we expected it, or we do not have enough trading opportunities. So we just came off several weeks that were rather hard. You know what? I'm up this week. I can't really remember the numbers right now, but I think, including today, more than $50,000. I think I'm probably getting close, or at around $100,000. It's Thursday. So I'm having a fantastic week this week. And I didn't change anything. Some of you asked whether we should change our systems. No, we shouldn't. Market always goes back to the normal market. It takes some time. I remember, and I said that last week, I remember periods of several months that were tough. And never change anything. Things are going back to normal. Just hang on to the same systems. Maybe reduce some size, but once you see that things are going your way, this week definitely going my way. I felt very good today, and pre-market time, I kind of knew it's going to be an interesting day because lots of movers, lots of picks. Look at my short list today, the pre-market short list. You don't usually find that, and when you do, big gaps like FSLY down 24%, RKT 15, and more and more and more. So if you take a look at everything just added up today, same system, same idea, never change anything, and then just things go back to normal. Just some patience, and things are going back. Is this a normal market? Well, definitely today, Gary. This week. I can't guarantee next week or tomorrow. Okay, traders, have fun.